This is a balloon flower that is traditional in East Asian Chinese medicine. The entire plant is edible, although it doesn't have much flavor. People pulverize the leaves and make a tea. But for East Asian Chinese medicine, for my purposes, it's the root of the plant that we use for medicine. It's also a popular Korean dish as a stir fry. So we're going to dig up some root and stir fry. The root is like a ginseng root, although it doesn't have the same properties as ginseng. It has a similar mild flavor. This is only a year old. Let's go over and dig up a root that's 2 years old. This balloon flower is a perennial, so it will come back year to year. And the rootstock gets larger with every season. Like all East Asian medicinals, they all have a flavor property. The balloon flower is bitter, acrid. The temperature is neutral. Noodle. What I'll do is I'm going to break some of this off, separate out the root, and then I'm going to replant it. The seeds will accumulate in the pods here so that you can also propagate from seeds. In traditional Chinese medicine, we do not treat Western diseases. We treat imbalances in the body. What is an imbalance? An imbalance is that the qi energy that flows through meridian channels from your head to your toes, to your head to your hands, is flowing perhaps in the wrong direction, or there's not enough of it, or there's too much and it's stuck and backing up like a dam. And so all of these herbs and formulas are intended to promote the flow of qi in the meridians. And by doing so, the body self-regulates. It maintains homeostasis, and you might have a person, for instance, with a particular disease, but there may be several reasons why we might look at treating that disease in a different way. They may have different diseases, but we may treat them the same because of the flow of the meridians and the way that they are working or they are not working as well. So all of this is about nourishing the body and allowing the body to do its job better. We're not over-managing the body. We're not throwing the body in one direction or another. And the other thing to remember about all of these plants is that they are plants. They're not supplements. They're not pharmaceuticals. They are plants and they are medicine, but they are also food first. So that's what we're going to show you in the kitchen, is how this is also a food.
Food as medicine.
Food as medicine. So this is a nice quality root. You want it white and thick. This is a little bit on the thinner side. You really don't want it much thinner than this. But it's nice quality root. It's not yellow, quite white when you just wash the dirt off. Doctrine of signatures is that a plant looks like maybe what it's good for. In East Asian Chinese medicine, the color white is associated with the lung qi in the body. So having this nice and white is a good thing. So as I mentioned, this is acrid and bitter also. So one way to remove some of the bitterness is to parboil it briefly in salt water. So that's what I'll do. I'm going to put this in the pot and just do a quick parboil in salt water. And just a fun fact, see how this looks a little bit like a body?
Oh, wow.
If this was an American ginseng root, this would be worth quite a lot of money because it does look like a human figure. But it's not ginseng, so it's balloon flower. So we're going to parboil it. So I'm going to trim the flowers off to use them later. As I said, the flowers are edible, as are the leaves. So I'm going to trim the leaves off just to pulverize them later after I dry them and try them as a tea. All right, so these are parboiled. I'm going to slice them. Traditionally, they're sliced lengthwise, not across, and they have kind of the texture of maybe a parsnip. All right, so now I'm going to take the balloon flour that's parboiled, put it in a bowl, and then I'm going to add some flavoring of your choice. As I said, this is a Korean dish, so there's lots of garlic and some soy and some other spices. And I'll just stir that up a little bit, let those kind of soak up the spices. So you can do your own spice, whatever your favorite flavors are. Okay, then I put a little bit of oil in the pan here, and I can traditionally maybe use a wok, but today I have a frying pan. Believe me, I am not a chef.
Well, based on the way that you were stirring that root with a butcher knife, I think we can all rest assured you're not a chef.
All right, but I do cook. I've cooked for many years. So this doesn't take a lot of talent to do. If you can cook parsnips and carrots, you can cook balloon flour. The other thing that's traditionally added to this dish are sesame seeds. So I have some black sesame seeds, which are very nutritious, nourishing the yin of the body, which a lot of us older women need. And I can throw those in as well.
Looks like French fries.
It does. I love pine nuts, so I'll throw some pine nuts in. So again, this is traditionally used for the lungs, for expelling phlegm, wheezing, cough. Balloon flour can be used as a food in soup. It can be pickled, and it can be also candied. And see how it tastes. It's good.
Smells good. Can I try some?
Yep, absolutely.
That is very good. I would eat a whole plate of that. I think I will.